First, take the 3 seasonings mentioned in the anime and place them into a tea ball thingamajig or a tea bag so they don't get into our broth. Next, when making the broth, add in the seasonings, and you can choose to make this the traditional way with chicken and beef, but it takes way too long, so I'm going to be lazy and use instant beef broth instead because it saves so much time. Let the broth simmer for a few more minutes to bring the most out of the seasonings and set it aside for now. Moving on to the rice portion, melt 2 tablespoons of butter in a frying pan first and stir fry the garlic until fragrant. Then add in the onions and stir fry those until translucent. Stir fry the ground beef until they are no longer pink, and then add in the curry and rice. I'm using unwashed rice here because it turns out better than washed rice. Because there is no mango sweet chili sauce where I am, so I'm just going to cheat and use a bit of fresh mango and some Thai sweet chili sauce. Next comes the part that requires a lot of patience. A scoop at a time, add in the beef broth, and it's optional, but you could also add a bit of white wine to this. And every scoop, make sure the previous one has been absorbed before adding more. Keep repeating this process until all of the broth is soaked up by the rice, and you can taste as you go along that there's no hard center inside the rice. Once the rice has been thoroughly cooked, add in some cheese. I'm using fresh Parmesan cheese, but you could also use pizza cheese, whatever melts, and just mix it all together and add in a bit of salt and pepper to taste if necessary. Once the rice is complete, it's time to make the omelette. Take 2 eggs, some milk or cream, and add a bit of salt and pepper to taste. Once again, in some melted butter, pour in the egg mixture and make an omelette. Fold up the edges of the omelette over the rice. I'm only folding 2 edges here because if I fold more, the other ends might break. So I'm only doing the long rectangle kind. Take a paper towel and soak up some of the excess oil, and at the same time round it up a bit because it's kind of gotten flattened. With the oyster sauce and honey, you can drizzle along and be finished, but I'm going to give myself a really hard time and attempt to draw on the lines that they did in the anime. And yeah, it kind of didn't go all that well, but I have to live with it.